Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to cope with loneliness during the holidays. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with our weekly videos on mental health related topics and helpful coping skills for you to apply in your own everyday lives. My name is Gabriel Arroyo and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist located in Southern California. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to cope with loneliness during the holidays. This is something that I see every year in my practice and through my profession. I'm seeing a lot of clients that are feeling lonely during the holidays, and depression starts to rise during the season. And I want to talk about how to cope with that, how to cope with loneliness. And especially during this year, 2020, we have the current COVID-19 pandemic. So I think that there's a lot of people that are going to be experiencing this year of that loneliness feeling. We're not able to see our loved ones and do our regular routine and celebrations. So here's a few tips that I have on how to cope with loneliness during the holidays. The first one is, surround yourself with the people you can, right? So it might not always be our ideal situation or our usual or maybe even who we want, right? But let's surround ourselves with who we can. So building that camaraderie with whoever is available to us and utilizing that social support. So that way we're not lonely or alone during the holidays. So friends, neighbors, anyone that you could surround yourself with to try to overcome a little bit of that loneliness feeling during the holidays. And then the second tip that I have is using whatever means that we have, technology or even old school, writing letters, whatever means you have available to you to connect with someone. Pen pals, I think that is kind of a cool thing to be utilizing right now during this pandemic, but connecting with someone in some sort of way. So that way, once again, we're not lonely or alone. And then the third tip that I have is doing something for yourself. Doing something for yourself where you can be around other people or as a healthy distraction, just some sort of coping skill. So that way you are feeling good about yourself and the time that you are getting to yourself. I mentioned in other videos, we are celebrating our holidays significantly differently this year. With Thanksgiving, we did it completely alone. So it was just my wife and I. So we did feel that of not being able to connect and be with the rest of our family. And I understand everybody's circumstance is completely different, and maybe some viewers don't even have the significant other component with it, so they do feel alone and completely lonely. And my recommendation is, once again, doing what we can in control to feel okay to cope with that time. So once again, we have a lot of videos on coping skills. So things to surround ourselves with people that are gonna help us to overcome that feeling of loneliness and some good support, connecting with people through virtual means, and just our coping skills. So if we are able to do any social distancing coping skills and being able to connect with people through distance and safe methods, I highly recommend that through different hobbies and tasks and goals. I don't know if many people are using Meetup anymore or applications like that to connect with people and social groups in a safe and healthy way to not feel lonely during the holidays. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. And I'd also love to hear some ideas that you have. How are you overcoming and coping the feelings of loneliness during the holidays? What are you doing to engage with other people and to overcome this feeling, to just feel connected with people? I'd love to hear your ideas, so please comment below. And once again, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with our weekly videos on mental health related topics and helpful coping skills for you to apply in your own everyday lives. Thank you.